on. If you've ever booked an Airbnb, you know the fees on top of that nightly rate, they can add up quickly.
And this is all part of a bigger debate about cleaning fees and chores at short-term rentals. Channel 3's Susan Campbell reveals exactly how much extra it can actually cost.
Some Airbnb hosts worry too many add-ons will push people back to hotels. But others say fees and chores ensure better renters and better experiences.
If you stay at Happy Hooves in Phoenix, don't worry about stripping the sheets and starting a load of laundry. And don't worry if you have dirty dishes in the sink.
I'm kind of that hybrid between, Airbnb / bed and breakfast. I like to make my guests fresh squeezed orange juice from our trees. I go to our local bakery, and every morning I try to have a different surprise.
Jesse Pekarik opened the short-term rental on Airbnb in Verbo less than a year ago. It's his dream come true to host visitors at his nonprofit animal sanctuary in the heart of Phoenix.
I thought, you know what, this would be a great opportunity for people to just get away from stress, unwind, and just get a taste of what it feels like to be around horses, miniature cows, donkeys, and see if it might be a place where people can find some healing.
This may be a no-maintenance stay, but other Airbnb hosts have lists of chores on top of cleaning fees. A new Forbes report shows on average across the country, Airbnb customers face an extra 36% in fees on top of nightly rates. Those include the company's service fees, the host's cleaning fees, and taxes.
All of these together can be a really significant increase in the average nightly rate.
Toni Perkins-Southam is the deputy editor of credit cards and travel rewards at Forbes. She says consumers are craving transparency in pricing.
The problem, too, is it's not really straight across the board. Different places charge different cleaning fees and stuff. So you might think, hey, this room's only $60 a night. That's such a good deal. And the reality is once you get all the fees tacked on, that other place that was $100 a night actually ends up being cheaper.
Recently, Airbnb began rolling out a total pricing option. Now you can choose to have Airbnb display the total price that would include some of those fees before taxes. But you have to remember to click here before you search. The company is also trying to tackle concerns about chores, telling us guests should not have to do unreasonable checkout tasks such as stripping the beds, doing the laundry, or vacuuming when leaving their Airbnb. But we think it's reasonable to ask guests to turn off the lights, throw food in the trash, and lock the doors, just like they would when leaving their own home. There is a modest cleaning fee for Happy Hooves. It's about $50, and Jesse says there will never be a list of chores.
You don't want to be your own enemy by deterring people from booking an Airbnb versus a hotel. They're on vacation. Don't make them do your chores. This is what they're paying you for.
Hi. Of course, if you want to help on the farm, Jesse will show you how.
Airbnb is telling hosts if you have a list of checkout requests, guests should be able to see those before they book. I'm Susan Campbell.
I love Airbnb. I've done it for a long time.
See, I've never, like all my friends have done it for me. Like we go on trips and stuff with my friends from high school and stuff.
But you haven't booked.
I've never booked it. I've never done it personally, so I don't know what that experience is like. But those fees can add up, that's for sure.
Well, and it's so funny that they're talking about these extra fees because we've been doing this since Airbnb really started, and literally around the world too when we travel. But I've noticed that it has gotten more expensive.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It definitely has gotten up. So make sure to also do your research,
Absolutely.
and really take a look at those fees as they suggested.
100%.